hurry-up offense with Keith McKellar, the tight end. They come out in the shotgun, and the dump off is to Thomas, tripped up in the backfield, and a loss of the... And the give to Thomas. Thomas is to the 20. Magruder, the cornerback, had pushed him, and that apparently part of the ruling. Thomas breaking tackles, and he storms to the...
By hand signals, which means mistakes can occur.
Over the middle to Thomas, and he told... Bills scored on their first possession, and they're moving the ball like they intend to get Miami early, and it's Thurman Thomas.
D-man line.
And here goes Thurman Thomas for 5 for 6. We'll pass that along to you. It's Thurman Thomas trying the center of the Miami 16, a 14-yard gain last play. It's Thurman Thomas with those. And a give to Thurman Thomas. Thomas. The Rams have cut into Phoenix's lead and on a good huddle condition. So Gardner's the man now for Buffalo, and it's Thomas, Thurman Thomas over the... Now the Bills offense on the roll again. And it's Thurman Thomas who is lined out wide on the ground. Thurman Thomas, and Thomas didn't get the most valuable player award, although many felt he deserved it. Losing teams usually
to go to the championship again.
Out of the backfield, no one covered Thurman Thomas, and he has the first. And it is Thurman Thomas. Inside, got a little more power than that. And he gives to his man Thurman Thomas. Second down, draw to Thomas. On first down, it's Thomas. 35 years of age. Kelly throws high, and Thomas is there. Thurman Thomas. Touchdown, Buffalo. Kelly still at the controls to Thomas. And Thurman Thomas, a 10-point average per fourth quarter last year. Give to Thomas. Kelly to Thurman Thomas. Kessel who recovered it. Now Thurman Thomas goes to work and play. Thomas again. And give to Thomas, who's hit Andre Reed, and the give to Thurman Thomas. Thomas has a touchdown. Thomas. A must stop for the Miami defense. They have to stop Thurman Thomas, and the man he gives it to Thomas. And the final beat. For Buffalo fans, 106, it ticks away. Thurman Thomas.
Different coverage, but they're not used to not getting together back there.
This time Thurman Thomas tries the right side and is tripped up to the 30 room to examine his left ankle, and he gets the pass from Kelly. Thomas with a blocker in front, dodges
for every yard they get. They're going to hit him hard.
Thomas, who was set as a wideout, makes another catch. He's at midfield into Steelers. Receiving record 128. Reverse to Thomas. Nothing there. Second down play and the handoff. Thurman Thomas. Ability. Kelly completes it in the flat to Thomas. Adrian State and drafted in the 3rd round for the Bills. Thurman Thomas, his first carry of the second half. Could be a long one. Thomas finally forced
forward to get the first down.
Thomas again.
Run back to pass. It hurts Smoke. Ooh. Pass the field and talking to one another.
Thurman Thomas gets the corner. First down from the 15. Thomas again for the Steelers after getting some oxygen on the bench. Thurman Thomas quick. Hands to Thomas. Thomas, they had 582 last week against Miami. Thomas to handoff to Thomas. Tailback Thomas dodged one tackler, cuts up. He's got the first down and more. Thomas hits for the corner of the end zone. Parnell Lake catches up to him and rides him down. Thomas breaks a couple of times, replacing linebackers. Kelly, second down pass complete. Thurman Thomas down for the Bills. Hand off to Thurman Thomas. Third straight time he's touched the ball. Great cutback move. He takes it. Hands to Thurman Thomas. Got through a narrow hole and set sail. Great cutback, and he ran into Jet territory. Thomas stopped that time. Jim Kelly. Thomas wide open out of the backfield. Pass protection by the Bills, but the Jets had excellent coverage down to the 5. Again on the ground to Thurman Thomas.
You wonder, really, did they have to call that interference?
He said number 48, but he
Their offense untracked.
trying to tie it up before halftime. Again, Thomas shotgun, first down play from the Jet 28. In the flat, Thurman Thomas goes one-on-one and loses one tackle.
Outrageous number.
Kelly looked one way, comes the other, under pressure. Thomas comes back to make a great... Has run 52 plays to 29 on this one. Thurman Thomas. Kelly, screen pass to Thomas. Thomas with a nice run, and that'll get him 559 in their first two games. Thurman Thomas, 40. They trail by one. Thurman Thomas. Fumble. 35-year-old, 14-year veteran from Stanford. Here's Thurman Thomas, almost broken. Thomas back in, gets the handoff, tries to bounce it outside, being chased by Thurman Thomas on a screen. Driven back after 35 of the Jets. Thurman Thomas, good blocking, cuts up. Third and 14, Kelly setting up a screen. Thurman Thomas with blockers. Stop Colts. Jim Kelly in the Buffalo offense from midfield. There's Thurman Thomas. Kelly complete to Thomas. Got three wides to the left. Kelly across the middle. Thomas with a touchdown.
You have to put on that plant foot to swing that leg powerfully. Just slip.
Thurman Thomas, his first carry of the day.
Hard to tell from here.
Thurman Thomas
Really amazes me.
from the 23. Thurman Thomas wrapped.
Go. They like to get those guys under.
Thurman Thomas trying to bounce to the outside for his second reception of the drive. Thomas. Now touched it. Misdirection for Thurman Thomas. Following his blockers effectively. All second and a couple. Thurman Thomas for the first down and then some.
There, because they can put a hurt on a safety just as well as the safety hurts them.
Thurman Thomas run down by Brock. First and 10 outside of the 31. Delay to Thurman Thomas. Referring to John Elway calling his own play. Thurman Thomas can't get to the outside. Thomas.
Oh, that's what we have to have.
Thurman Thomas bouncing outside. Thomas has it. And Denver hoping to go 3-1. Over the middle, wide open Thurman Thomas. Up to this crowd. Thomas trying to bounce it outside. He won't turn the corner. 3rd and 9 out of the shotgun. Pressure again on Kelly. And it doubling up on the wide side of the field. And Thomas with room to roam in the secondary.
To be disciplined.
Misdirection for Thurman Thomas. Good yardage for Thomas. Down.
Thurman Thomas, the running back. Carwell Gardner, the fullback. And Thurman Thomas with his first carry just about gets back to the line. Out of the shotgun, and now a direct handoff. Thurman Thomas going outside and on the 15-yard line. Thurman Thomas tests the middle of the Bears line, and he gets something and more than he needs.
And picks up the first down.
3 wide receivers. They go back to and a first down for the Bills, and Thurman Thomas
Having arrested the fridge.
on second down.
Locked.
They said third down. It is second down now as Kelly. James Williams, the rookie from Cheney State, has come in on defensive end.
Defense eating them up right now.
Kelly on second down flips it to Thurman Thomas, trying to wend his way through, and does a terrific.
Found him all day today.
Second down and 18, and Thurman Garner guilty for its first down. And Thurman Thomas on the running play. Good fake that time by
But he comes out firing here in the second half.
Thurman Munson.
657 yards. Oh, what a
To
move.
Thomas again. It's exactly what they're saying. Driving to the goal line. Gone through the air primarily. They start on the ground with Thurman Thomas, and he gets ahead of steam. And
Second half so far.
the start line of the Bears. Thurman Thomas with a
great
stutter
cut.
step goes up the middle. Second down and 10.
Whoa.
And Thomas down in 14. Kelly's pass is caught by Thomas. Last 9 passes, 2 of them for touchdowns. Thurman really been on rhythm here in the second half.
Ooh,
that is
not
a
there.
play, nearly broken play. Thurman Thomas fumbles the ball into the yard line, leading 21-6. Again, they go to Thomas. And here goes Thomas. Big guy. It was over his head, and Thurman Thomas. Thomas, who's gone over a... Thomas is going to lose. Thurman Thomas, nothing inside, goes outside, goes.
Chicago game. Kelly to throw on first down. Here's Thomas. They love to do this.
Whoa.
Thurman Thomas fights his way up to the... That's a lot of help. Minus the huddle. Here's Thurman Thomas. He picks up the first down, and Thomas gains 16. And Ross, Porter, and Cherry, the defensive backs. Here's All-Pro Albert Lewis. Here's Thomas on first down from the 49, and he's in the ultimate. From the 31-yard line, here's Thurman Thomas swinging the other way. And Thomas runs into Kelly. Use of the hands by James Lofton. Now they give it to Thomas. He takes it. Thurman Thomas comes back the other way, but that's right. Now we didn't have time to show it to him. 34. Thurman Thomas. Thomas. 3. 2nd and 7. Kelly throws over the middle. The catch is mid. 3rd and 10 for the first and 12 for the touch. And he gets it off somehow to Thomas inside the 234. I'll tell you what's also happened here. After that play, they spotted the ball at the wrong point. It should have been at the 34. They moved it back to the 29. It should be 3rd and 10. It's 3rd and 15. The Bills get screwed on both counts. Here's Bills from the 17. They're down by 10, and the pass is caught up in the slot with no running back in this formation, and the pass is caught by Thomas in the front. From the 21, here's Thomas on an inside handoff. 2nd and 2, and again they give it to Thomas, and he has a
15-yard field right now. 1st and 10 at the Indianapolis 14. Thurman Thomas to the 5. He scores! Back to Thomas. Straight. Thomas again. First down.
How long it took him. 17.7 seconds to line up and run a play.
Thomas hit a blitz. Kelly. Thomas. What a catch.
But the problem is there is no third receiver in.
Thomas hit him. Thurman Thomas. 19 yards on first down for Thomas. Look at him get away. Yards on the play. Thomas again. Thomas again. Thomas. Touchdown! Yards on the day. And a chance to add to it. As he... Here comes Thurman Thomas. And they stop. 1st and 10 now. After the big penalty, Thurman Thomas. And he's Thurman Thomas. 2nd down and goal from the 9. He gives it to Thurman Thomas, who is... And they go back to Thurman Thomas. Look at that play by Thurman. 2nd down. Thomas. Training staff and physicians. And it's time for Thurman Thomas. Chip back.
First down, Bills at the 20. And they begin with Thomas, comes the rookie, and there is the secondary. We'll detail it.
Debated today, and Kelly found him.
They work right at that spot. Here's Thomas leading 3-0. Here's Thomas again in Eden Bay. Buffalo on 1st and 10. It's Thurman.
They can break it at any moment.
Thomas goes nowhere again. Thomas. 7-3. Here's Thurman Thomas.
No chance.
On first down. Here's Thurman Thomas. And he breaks one. That past the 30. 20. Here is Thurman Thomas. And he turns yard line. Here's Thomas through the middle. Play fake. But the Cincinnati secondary does its job, and then Thomas gets loose underneath. Has the first down. Takes it to the 11. Thomas to the 7.
35-year-old Lofton.
2nd and 5. The Buffalo 10. And Kelly will get them into the end zone.
In the NFL at defending against the pass. 2nd and short. Thurman Thomas has the first down and then some. Inside the 30. Huddle. Very efficient early. Thurman Thomas has the first down all the way to the 10-yard line.
Maybe the most slashing of all the backs in the AFC now.
Thomas just 3rd and goal outside of the 7.
Counter to Thomas. Plenty of blocking in front. And he's barely... 43rd reception of the year for Reed. And Thurman Thomas belted. Still stays on his feet. Put it up 3rd and 20 outside of the 30. Delay to Thomas. Doesn't. 1st and 10 for the 29. Thomas runs.
Never catch one.
Thurman field. Thurman Thomas with a first down. And he's out in the AFC. He gets the call once again. And he's in 2. Counter to Thurman Thomas. Big Howard Ballard leading the way. Get out of the way. Is that a mismatch? Thurman Thomas. Just on 3rd and 6 outside of the 40. And he's got a wide open Thurman Thomas, who can't maintain his footing or else it's... Thurman Thomas will not get in. It'll be delay for Thurman Thomas. Huge hole up the middle.
In there, he can make a lot of yards.
2nd and 4. Thurman Thomas, the 14 of the Patriots. Thomas off just an hour. 1st and 10 of the 20. Thurman Thomas getting the block to the outside. And he's there.
Comes and kicks the outside linebacker out.
Thomas has the first down. And the Patriots 38. Thomas bouncing around. He'll lose.
Something happened down here.
Thomas from out of the end.
The 0-8 Bengals lead the 4-4 Browns 20-14 in the 3rd.
Counter to Thurman Thomas, and he got Thurman Thomas with the first down. Thurman Thomas. Thurman Thomas. 3 tight ends in there. Thurman Thomas has the first down and has the touchdown. From 36. Thurman Thomas.
So they've got to force something.
Thomas trying to turn the corner. Won't make it. Looking at 2nd and 6. Thurman Thomas up the middle.
Yep.
Thomas. Does he get it? 2nd up. Thurman Thomas. Or does it go into the breadbasket of number 34? It's Thomas. And he doesn't that juncture. Big 3rd down. Can they hold? Thurman Thomas diving. Did he get...
So, red hot in that department. That's 6 the last 4 games. Thomas off the swing. Thurman Thomas trip midfield. Thomas
Bad leg.
Here's Thomas. We're down at the 20. Thomas. Slyds 88 in motion, followed by Thomas. Able to make the turn at the 8. Here's Thomas. And it's Thomas. 2nd catch of the day. And here's Thomas. LA Raiders. And here's Thomas. Thurman Thomas.
I don't think it was any surprise.
Here's Thomas.
Hitting the openings.
Here's Thomas. Hands to Thomas. And Thomas cuts in for the touchdown. Here's Thomas. Oh, he broke a tackle. Tomczak and Sterling Sharp. Thurman Thomas taking...
Because he has confidence in Frank Reich.
And at the Green Bay 47. Thomas on the inside handoff.
A position where you got to play run or pass.
The 24. Thomas looking to change direction. 6 yards this after the slow start. Thomas found the hole. Thomas broke a tackle.
9-8. They don't run it here, but he can do it.
It's a first down in the 2nd half off the interception by Leonard Smith. Bay 30. Thomas on the outside. Thomas. And the Bills now first down at the 18-yard line. Here's Thomas and Davis at the guards with Hull at center. Thurman Thomas running and goal at the 8. And from the 10, Thomas. This time Thurman.
Case of the injured Will Wolford. Here's Thurman Thomas squirting over the right side for first down from the 17. Here's Thurman Thomas. Thomas. There's not much more you can say about him as he gets it. 3rd and 3 as Kelly throws to Thomas. And Thurman, who does everything, at 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Through the middle goes Thomas. 2nd down and 5. The pass is caught, and it's a in the tight end position. Here's Thurman Thomas picking up. Takes the inside handoff. Thomas, 1,000 yards rushing this season. He's the first in the league at 4 figures. Here's Thomas, adding to his over out like that. Oliver, the man he blocked. Here's Thomas. 2nd and 7. Here's Thomas. Thomas with that towel flapping as the setback. And Thurman for a first down. At the 45 into Dolphin territory. That's a 30-yard gain. Now Buffalo on first down, and this got to the sideline. 2nd and 5, and here's Thomas competing here tonight. Here's Thomas about that too. Thomas, 2nd and 5. Thomas again. What happened? He fell on the elbow, and then the Thomas to the Bills from the 28-yard line. Here's Thurman Thomas swinging to the outside.
Hurt by Kansas City.
And that's a world of a big seconds remaining in the 3rd. Thurman Thomas adds to his total. Yeah. Thomas to the but he comes up in a 4-point stance. And here's Thomas. Touchdown. Pastor comes in to spell him. Here's Thurman Thomas now. Runs by Cross and by 41. Thomas, standards, it's a marathon. Under 8 minutes to play, they lead by 2 touchdowns. Thurman Thomas. Thomas again. 15th play of the...
Thomas, the lone back in the backfield. He gets it.
Big block.
First down, Buffalo gets it out to Thurman Thomas. He's got blocking in front, and he slips in his field back. Thomas on 2nd down. Thomas is back in the backfield. First down, they'll fling it out to Thurman. Nice catch. And then 2 yards on that play. 2nd and 12. Thomas. Oh, big hole. Great put ball away. First down, Thomas to the 6. Rushing touchdowns on the season. Here's Thomas. They got it outside. Thus here on NBC. First down, Buffalo at their own 10. Thomas
And make the catch after the throw.
Thomas runs to the 25. Here's Thomas. Danny Villa was the man that snapped the ball, and he snitched down. Thomas. Chase. Thomas. Down and goal now from the 10. Kelly. Oh, he got away from Agnew. Dumps the ball off to Thomas, and he'll score a touchdown. 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 22. Thomas is to go here in the first half. Thurman Thomas. He starts to throw it high. And they picked him off 3 times in the first half. He was correct. First down, Buffalo. Thomas dances outside. It's in the 3rd quarter, what's remaining. Thomas skips through a tackle again. They lead by 1, 10-9. Thurman Thomas, he's got a big hole. 2nd down and 2. First down. It's Thomas. Back to Thomas they go. Time. This is Thurman Thomas.
Well set up.
And a great. Now they run Thomas. And the we'll check the other scores for you in a moment, and another big defensive. 2nd and 2 and 6. New England blitzes. Thomas will not get. Now they try to run, and Thurman Thomas hits it into New England territory. And 3 at the New England 46. Thomas 16-13, but the Bills are driving. Catch by Thomas. Big.
2 down. Start out. And they go right to the ground. And Kelly swings it out. Thomas. And Pete was telling us that the Jets, he claims, as Thomas has got that with Brim. 2nd and 2. Thomas at 2nd and 1. And the first down picked up by Thomas. And more. Here's Thomas. Penalty marker is down. And the handoff to Thurman Thomas remaining in the first quarter. Thurman Thomas, yard field goal 2 weeks ago. Thurman Thomas as the NFL's most valuable player this year. And it's Thomas. And it is Thomas Bowl the last 2 years. And take a look at this. 1,192 yards coming into today for Thurman Thomas. And has come on as a receiver for this 3rd down and 5. Short range pop to Thomas. Back to the run for Thomas. First down for Buffalo. Straight ahead pass Thurman Thomas. He broke a tackle. Aim him. Here's Thomas. Thomas, general manager. Here's Thomas in the third here in Buffalo as Kelly throws. Nice catch by Thomas. Thomas and Detroit. Nice hole for Arquette. First down at the 43. A nice hole for Thurman Thomas. Stop their win streak at 5. Thomas. Thurman Thomas. 13. Thomas finding the hole.
Taking the country by storm.
Buffalo lead the Jets 17-13. Thomas has the first down. All right, first down at the 20. Thomas stopped.
Bills go huddle. Right back into alignment. Right back to Thurman Thomas. Defense in the National Football League. They go back to Thurman Thomas. 9 yards. Swing pass. Thurman Thomas in the open field, but only for the gun. Jim Kelly. Here's a handoff. And now the Bills start to move on the NFL's #1 offense. A popgun affair so far as the give is to Thurman Thomas, and he breaks it. Out of down, 1 by penalty. Kelly makes the throw, and Thurman Thomas coming over.
Not about to give up here.
Kelly getting time and finding the mark again. This time it's Thurman Thomas. With 55 catches this season coming into the game, and here now Thurman Thomas. Hand off to Thurman Thomas. 7 passes today, 29 for the season. Thurman Thomas.
This has not been out there on the field enough to be worn out.
Good point. Here's Thurman Thomas. He breaks it. Going to be pitching now. Oh, no, they're not. Here comes Thurman Thomas. Bills can be assured the home field by winning their next 2. As the throw goes, and he's well worth it. A throw and a catch, and the drive could be on as he goes to Thurman Thomas. First down bump. Throw and a catch. Thurman Thomas is on the run. Dancing and driving and downhill covered. Kelly's taking a look at him. Third down. They need 20. He throws. Thurman Thomas will dance, and he cuts inside, and Thurman Thomas inside the 30 and very close to a flood line. Thurman Thomas with a blocker in front. And Thomas, the NFL's leading rusher, weaves his last 2 times. It's working. Field goal drive.
Done.
Thomas. So here's a
Thurman. 5 yards. Take a look at the Colts need him to make big plays. Thurman cuts it outside for the Super Bowl. Something of a difference in personnel, however, and Thomas for the 3rd straight time. They have been woeful this year. Offensively, they've really broken. Thomas again, this time another first down. Thurman Thomas dances off the right side, cuts it back. 13-yard line, very close to another first down. Herod again makes the tackle.
This is where I think the Colts can slow down that offense because they don't have as much field to defend. They can now commit some more people to the line of scrimmage to try and slow down Thurman.
And Thurman took a shot on the last play and is down. He started the weekend as the leading ground gainer in the NFL with 1,373 yards. Sanders and Emmitt Smith both passed him today, but he only needs 68 yards to get it back. He might get 68 on the opening possession.
As he